Here's Miss Sniffer 3000, banged up like a common criminal. It breaks my heart. That cheese detector's not a bad machine, just a bit overkeen. It's all the energides in its system. Energides? It seems to me, yes. Energides is one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's quick-grow muscle formula. I used my last Energide battery to fuel the sniffer. I'll have to get it back if I want to finish the formula. Fear not, my little cheese-sniffing friend. Soon have you out of there. Not sure how I'd pull that off. Must be awfully hot under that helmet, I reckon. A sunny day like today.
It's a trifle sweltering, yes. But danger and discomfort are all in the line of duty for an officer of the law, though most folk don't appreciate it.
Cheesy nibble, Officer Dibbins?
Well, well, well. Wensleydale. Not attempting to bribe an officer, are you, Wallace? For shame. The great British Bobby cannot be bought off with a cheesy nibble.
How much does a helmet like that weigh?
£8 and 5 ounces. Some days feels more like 80 pounds.
How long do you intend to hold my Sniffer 3000, Constable Dibbins?
As long as the law requires.
It's not malicious, it just malfunctions from time to time.
Is that so?
And sometimes it short circuits when it gets overheated.
Perhaps it does.
Why don't you try talking to it once more?
All right. Once more. You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you. That's more like it. Now you've had time to think, what can you tell me about what happened yesterday? Feel bad about what you did, do you? He's weeping. Maybe this contraption's got feelings after all. Now, I want a truthful answer. If I release you from custody, will you do it again? Well, if that's how he wants to play it, then he can stay in here until he rusts. Why do I listen to you, Wallace?
Constable,
You're very...
only now.
time we had a little chat. That's what I like to say. Do you? Ah, yes, they always cracking. Now, I want a truthful answer. If I release you from custody, will you do it again? Cheeky blighter. Haven't awakened its better nature.
Let me see. Roll. Oh.
You. That. Now you what you did, do you? Can try it, eh? Now. Well, I'll be damned. The prisoner has been interviewed
Yes?
and having exhibited signs of repentance, I am prepared to release him into your protective custody, provided, Wallace, you give me an assurance that you'll keep your blinking eye on him. Or it. Or whatever he answers to.
Oh, I'll keep an eye on him, Constable Dibbins. You have my word on that. Could those be? I couldn't help but notice the flowers on your window ledge, Mrs. Gabberley.
Aye, lovely, aren't they? Bring a touch of summer to the town square. Especially the purple pansies. Always been partial to pansies, me. You should see the flat. It's full of them.
They're blinking weeds, if you ask me. Can't abide them.
Oh, go and suck a lemon, you moaning ninny. Oh, now look what you've done, you clumsy oaf. And open up that window when I'm yelling at you.
All right. But only to prove your insults don't get to me anymore. I can deflect them all.
Is that so?
Pardon me, Mrs. Gabberley. I wonder, that is, could you spare a...
Verb.
Sorry?
Give me a verb, Wallace. An action word.
Oh, playing a word game, are we?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, well, let's see. A verb. chew is an action.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Now I need a thing.
A thing?
Aye, you know, something physical you could touch.
Something I can touch. Got to run, Mrs. Gabbard.
Then I reckon I'll have to finish it by myself. Do come again, though.
I'm not sure I know.
Oh, for Pete's sake, Wallace. It's not rocket science. Just give me a word for a thing. Like fish.
All right. Fish.
But not that one.
Mouth?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Stuffed?
Oh, that's a corker, that is. Last one, nearly done. I need another thing. Or like a person or animal.
A person or animal? Now, let me see now. Gentleman?
Yes, that's a thing. Hey!
What is it now?
Go chew! Your mouth, you stuffed gentleman!
Stuffed full of sweetness. That's me. But gentleman. Oh, that's hitting below the belt.
A good solid insult, I thought. But maybe we need to think different.
That was an interesting...
Want to play again? I need a word, Wallace.
How about cheese?
No.
Oh, there's melt.
Fine, that... Now...
Right. Blimp.
Why not? Now a
Greasy.
You're good at this. And finally, a person...
Gentleman?
Yes, that's a thing. Hey!
What is it now?
Go melt! A blimp, you greasy gentleman!
Hey, I am blessed with a healthy coating of grease. Keeps me supple. Gentleman? Oh, that stings!
He's proud of being nasty, that's the problem.
You've got quite...
And now, give me an act.
How about lift? That's an...
Fine, that... Now a thing.
Right. Turkey?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Mild?
You're good at this. And finally, a person...
Gentleman?
Yes, that's a thing. Hey!
What is it now?
Go lift! A turkey, you mild gentleman!
Hey! You do know how to wound a bloke, Winnie.
Got him that time. Serves him right for being such a grumpy old grandad.
Would you mind, if I, that is, could you see your way fit to lending me that pot of pansies, Mrs. Gabberley, for business purposes?
Business purposes? Well, be my guest. I've got bunches of them.
Did you do as I asked?
Oi, come back here, you thieving rascal. That's my tea bag.
I won't have you threatening that dear little creature. Not while he's in my garden. You've come buzzing back, Mr. Wallace. As a bee to a blossom, eh?
Look, the pansies have bloomed.
They have? My darlings!
I don't think she'd appreciate that very much. I realise this may seem a trifle irregular, but Major Crum insisted I show you this. It's... oh.
A snail? In my garden? Have you lost your mind, Wallace?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Here you are, little fella. Try some toast.
Yes, do feed him. I'm sure the little mite's hungry. What are you looking for exactly? You're persistent in your attentions this morning, Mr. Wallace.
No flowers in here.
Back again, Mr. Wallace? I'm flattered.
Miss Flint, if you'll just take a look at the pansies, I think you'll...
I told you, Mr. Wallace. I refuse to let those yellow hooligans have the satisfaction of... Oh, Paul, you see? They're mending their ways. They just needed a firm talking to, that's all. Mother forgives you, you naughty little pansies. Sweet satisfaction, Mr. Wallace.
Yes, indeed. Very sweet. I wonder where Major Crum disappeared to.
Wallace! Thank heavens you made it to the shelter! I'd given you up for lost. Caught in the crossfire, were you? You've got to get your mind off the carnage up there. Would you like to hear one of my old war stories? I'd help pass the time.
Well, I hate to...
Of course you would. I brought visual aids. I can still see it perfectly.
What a face!
That's me kitted out for heavy combat. That helmet took many a dent before the war was through. Without it, I could have become seriously loopy.
Take my advice, Wallace. Never go into battle without a regulation helmet like the one in this picture.
Oh, there I was, back with my men, back in the thick of it, marching along under the blazing...
Now, there's a sight.
That's me posing with Mother next to my 40mm Bofors. Look at the size of that monster. Big Betty, we called her. The gun, not my mother.
Who's that fellow?
That's me as a young recruit, off to basic training. How I cried when they cut off my golden curls. but I cheered up as soon as they issued me with a beautiful set of dog tags. Dashed useful dog tags if you happen to forget your rank or name. You've got it, right there. Never go into battle without your dog tags, Wallace.
Sounds like you were quite a soldier, Major Crumb.
Well, Wallace, why the past tense?
Oh dear.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Something you civilians will never grasp. And I'd be happy to prove it by charging into the fray. That is, if I were recommissioned and had a proper helmet with a cute little brim, and if I could find someone to take charge of this shelter and distribute the protein bars.
It's a comfort to know we're well stocked with biscuits. The auto-flip frying pan. That was my birthday present for Gromit last year. I might find the answer to my problems here, but searching through these books would take me all day.
Beautiful morning.
No flour.
Have you brought it, Mr. Wallace?
Well, well. Look who's back. Returned to the scene of the crime, have we?
The sky is blue, and still it rains on yours truly.
You see, Private Gromit, I told you he'd make it back to us alive. Our Wallace is a fighter. Bagged a few of those blighters, did you? Any news from above? Gad, how I wish I were back in the fight!
My workers are very... I thought you might find this useful, Major Crumb.
A helmet! By George, Wallace, there's nothing like a good helmet. Makes a fellow want to put himself in the path of projectiles, if you know what I mean. But I haven't been recommissioned.
Gromit could do the job.
Private Gromit? Can I entrust my precious cache of protein bars to a Pongo? Perhaps so. He's proven himself a trusty foot soldier. Yes. If I am called away to the front, I'd feel comfortable leaving Private Gromit in charge. But I haven't been recommissioned.
So that's where the dog tags went. I'm sure Gromit will be glad to get them back.
What's the situation up there? Any news from above? Gad, how I wish I were back in the fight!
I found these in the hall, Major
Dog
Gromit.
tags! I've been recommissioned! Bound to happen, of course. Can't leave good military material sitting on the shelf. My place is in the trenches. Good heavens! I shouldn't be skulking around in a cellar like a frightened rat. I'm a soldier, by thunder! Private Gromit, I hereby appoint you officer commanding this air raid shelter. Here, you pass out the rations. I've got a war to win. Charge!
Request dispensation of protein bars, soldier. One dose of strontium into the mix. 1 unit of energite fluid for a creamy finish. 1 generous chunk of protein to give it texture. Now to mix up my very own quick grow muscle formula. That ought to do it. No, the mixomatic's all mixed up. Stop! Stop! Help! Gromit! Oh, thanks, lad.
Checking to see if anything's sprouted yet, Mr. Wallace.
Well, as a matter of fact, Miss Flit,
Really? I don't see what you're hoping to... Oh! I don't believe
it
it!
works! It works! My homemade quick grow miracle muscle formula works! We're in business, lad. You see, Gromit, look where a bit of enterprise can get you. If I hadn't found that flyer you chucked in the bin, I'd never have been able to concoct my Miracle Grow formula. And then where would we be? You really must be careful what you chuck out, you know. Blinking Nora!
Oh, my word! I think I'm going to faint.
This ought to be plenty of fuel for the old pollinator.